Alright, welcome back to episode 2 of this story about creatures that don't like the sun very much. Let me turn on the scaling, and then we'll do something insane. We'll play the game. There we are. Take me to a hospital. Pembroke Hospital. Oh yeah, we have just finished talking to this guy.
I cannot enter.
Where's the lady? Different entry?
It's locked, all right.
This direction, maybe? Do not cough in public. Really?
It's locked.
Wear your mask, people.
I not want to make Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Ah, so he does at least.
Making the rounds. That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
That's kind of...
I would like to ask a few questions first. And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
That's Clay? Oh no, the other guy.
To help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
That's it.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Okay.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Alright. One lady. Acquainted. Now there was a man. I saw a man walk by. Maybe it was him, I don't know.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No.
Old habits, and he says all habits. The subtitles were done with what? Google Translate and AI? What is that?
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything, and it's getting worse every day.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I'll bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital? That's incredibly dangerous.
What is wrong with... What's his name, Jonathan?
Go there yourself if you want.
Exactly.
Careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Press what? Local investigations. Oh. Oh. Extorting money.
Tell me why you're extorting money from some of the patients here.
If a patient wants a bed, he'll have to pay me a little fee. That's all.
Where did you get the idea? Such an immoral...
He's extorting people. I forgot.
First time it was from a patient who bribed me to get a bed. It's only then I realized I could make a fortune.
I see.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
He's a dodgy fellow. Milton's shotgun. Huh. But I ain't buying that. 315, but yeah. Maybe I can get it for free by doing something with this guy. Just some mysterious thing. Is that...
They know we are overwhelmed.
Good evening, Nurse Brett.
Oh, that's her. Okay.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
But this guy's new.
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before, at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also
Really?
confident about your future. And look at you now.
Look at you now.
Surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
An unwilling vampire.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
It's more than enough. In any case, the personnel of a hospital are much more important to me than the building.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. During this troubled
Like
period,
Archibald?
there is no time for slander.
Anyone who got that one is the real one.
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Oh, bloody hell.
Any opinion about the...
I know, it's old times, but still.
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must...
I think I can afford to up this a little bit again.
What will London have to say to me?
Just a little.
does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
You're exhausting yourself, Corcoran. Maybe you should think about preserving your strength.
No, we must keep on healing all those poor souls. We are the last rampart before chaos. Once more unto the breach.
Nurse Brannigan is worried. Your attitude is irresponsible. You do one of these two. Seems to like Nurse Brannigan. No. I'm gonna go with this.
Your attitude is irresponsible, Doctor. Believe me, I've seen so many medical errors caused by exhaustion during the war.
You're right. This is a war, Dr. Reed, and I don't intend to surrender.
No, you can do it again.
You're exhausting yourself, Corcoran.
No, we must keep on.
Your attitude...
You're right.
Oh. Okay, you can't do anything else? I wonder if I messed that up. We'll see.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
I have a hint about Nurse Brannigan. What the hell? Oh, that's when you're locked in. Locked on. You have this weird walk.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Tippett praises you.
Why
There we
does
go.
Dr. Tippett claim you're the main reason he keeps working, despite his fatigue?
If it wasn't for him, I probably would have left the Pembroke years ago.
Dr. Tippett does not think of you as just a nurse anymore, does he?
If you're suggesting he's not taking my gender into consideration when it comes to medical practice and knowledge, I really hope he doesn't.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Oh, so he considers her basically a doctor. Yeah, okay.
It's safer here than anywhere else in the East End.
That is the same guy, isn't it?
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening,
Yes.
Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Goodbye, Milton. Dr.
All right.
Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research. Good evening,
Oh.
miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know.
Really? They do that? They pull that?
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Please, describe to me how you feel.
The irony. They could cut it with.
Hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins.
Oh man, it's a shame that visually and gameplay-wise it's so clunky and poorly made. Because the writing so far is really, pretty good. Kind of what I expected. I just expected less clunk, I gotta say. Vanishes is clearly above this in many ways.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard's syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept.
Are you sure about that,
It is
girl?
I who am delusional.
I don't know.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whatever I want. A spirit, fog, or bat.
Oh yes, your enemies.
Who are these enemies you mentioned?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can you describe them?
Maybe she's the last boss, huh? You never
I
know.
sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
I have a huge grin on my face.
They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women.
Hey, she's got a
I am a
point.
vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make
Oh,
sure.
you've already made sure that.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
Wrong target, new investigation. Oh.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
Yes,
Curious.
actually.
who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, it was such a long time ago, I don't remember.
No, of course.
Centuries of unholy life can
Oh, yes, of course.
in one trial, you see?
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark.
He says it, that's bad. Huh? He says it like he means it. That's crazy.
Activities.
Time has lost its grip on me. But the suffering continues.
Oh, yes. Oh no, the gloaming or whatever. Oh dear, and you, are you also?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon.
You have a burn?
War injuries. Am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame
His
me.
arm injuries look much worse than his face injuries.
It hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. but be assured I'm smiling inside.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
How close are you to Miss Hawcroft? Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here. Every time she approaches my bed, she treats me like something tasty. A normal person.
Aren't you afraid? She may hurt you if the game goes too far.
She's quite harmless, I can assure you. Her head's broken inside is all. While I'm busted on the outside.
Oh.
She's still beautiful. Living proof that there's hope for me.
Really?
So do you let her bite you? You know that's not sanitary.
And why not? She's only supping a few drops of my blood.
Oh.
Pain. It's real for once.
She could decide to bite less willing patients.
Then it's another good reason for me to stay here, Doctor.
You do realize she's mentally disturbed. It's called the Cotard syndrome. She truly believes she's a vampire.
In her madness, she never refers to my scars. And frankly, if I could, I'd join her world. It seems much more fun than the real one.
With William, you're talking to. Aye, aye, aye.
Boil with the fever.
The daily routine.
And another dude to speak to, man. This is
Do not enter,
a talk fest.
Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Oh, this guy. Okay.
Oh, sir, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
Do you know Tom Watts, the bartender from the Turtle? I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious nightmare. No drugs, no advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his recent...
That is a good question.
I went to his place and he refused to let me go.
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here. This Miss Hawcroft.
You dared to enter this awful place alone. You're a hero, Mr. Hampton. Or a fool.
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Dr. Reed. William Bishop was a conflicted soul, searching for light.
What is the general situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the Dockers Trade Union. The Wet Boot Boys are very nervous since they lost their leader.
Who leads the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show, with the assistance of her minion.
Hey, where's the gang leader?
Threatening you.
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long, you know, the sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint. Not even criminals.
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhaustion, actually. William drank so much of my blood in his madness. I feel empty.
Kinda wish they'd let me rotate more.
Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he'll take the best care of you.
Thank you, sir. I believe all I need is rest. And then I can go back to the people who need me.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton? I can't help but notice the cross around your neck.
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the docks. And I try to guide the lost and hesitant on the right path to our Lord.
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really, but I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke. Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process, you know. We're not just bodies.
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
All right.
The suffering continues.
The pain. It's here again.
How many NPCs are there? How much dialogue?
Fear and disgust on every street corner. The daily routine.
I wish.
Local investigations. Milton Hook. Blood quality health. And that who's spying on Thelma? Enter the backyard garden. Okay. Oh, for various districts. Okay. This is gonna be the backyard garden, no? Oh no, that's like a shortcut to go out.
Scowl voices in the garden.
Oh, that's it.
I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
Hey? What's going on? Why? Ah. Oh, wow. Level 6, huh? I wonder if I can take him. Mais merde! Oh, the stealth is garbage. See, I had an extremely short window to stun him. Look at that! Why my guy start running? Why don't you put stealth on a particular button? Why this stupid... God! They are so shit at gameplay. Stealth should have a button. It shouldn't be linked to controller sensitivity. That's like the Omega obvious crap. There you go. Oh, wait. Level 6 is a bit much, though, huh? Is it? I'm triggered. They're not having stealth on its own button. It's such a joke. Like, all it would cost you is assign. There are enough buttons for that, okay? So, that game, this game had the same year as Neo Automata, God of War. God of War 4, I should say. Oh, crap. Oula. Whoa! No! Putain! But it's garbage. Combat is garbage. Do I even gain experience by doing that? Did it save my death? I don't know. No idea. Oh, there they are, Bob. I don't think that's gonna work. What? I didn't heal by doing that. Oh, because they don't actually have any blood. That's why. They don't actually have any blood. Hey! Ah. Wait. Finally. No, I don't gain any XP by doing that. The only way to gain XP is to kill humans or something. That's kinda garbage. Oh well, at least. I've completed this side quest. Wasn't not easy. Quarantine. Quarantine for influenza. Bloody hell. I'm gonna need to start upgrading my stuff. Maybe I'll have to kill humans to get stronger.
It's locked.
At least they aren't making your character hungry every 5 meters. Some dude is here, and some girl.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed, yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansea's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. But I don't agree with it.
I know
Who asked you?
we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reed. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
There is no need for such animosity between us. Don't you think the epidemic is already enough to deal with?
That is one point we could agree on. And that is precisely why I want to be sure that you will be of help to this hospital, instead of a burden.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Carelessness? Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if
You sure about that?
any good practitioner should express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
Oh. Hey, I don't know what he's talking about, but that sounds interesting. Really? Really? I mean, it's a dialogue option, so I'll take it, but...
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Doctor.
Oh.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
Knowledge has always been and will remain our main weapon. And it has always come at a price. And personal initiative.
It is not a question
What?
of initiative. It is a question of integrity.
This jackass is growing on me quite fast, and I don't know what Jonathan has done. But now I'm on the Aykroyd side.
Dr. Reed.
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Aykroyd. Thank you for your
Okay.
time. We'll talk later. Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed.
Hmm.
Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter.
Hmm.
Good one, too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reed.
Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Aykroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
Are you satisfied with your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable. And your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies.
Hmm.
Goodbye for now, Mr.
A lot of stuff with a hint required, huh?
Sweet girl. Reads me like a book. I'll never...
Yeah. Oh. Robert Chadwick. A hint, yeah. I can talk to him. Is that Brannigan? I don't think so. It looks like he had somebody else. So many doctors. So many NPCs. Save me. This game is enormous. Wow.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Helen. As for me, what a blundering idiot.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Any news about my operation?
You seem worried about the safety of your family. And it's obviously the reason why your wound troubles you so much.
I cannot give up on my children now. They both need me living.
What about their mother, if I may ask?
She died in 1915 during one of the first Zeppelin raids.
Ah, so it's early 1900s. It's, I meant it's... I'm an idiot. How far after the Second World War are we? In fact, are we after the... after the First World War? Are we after the First? What time exactly? I didn't pay attention to the year. But the death of your wife.
The death of your wife, Harvey.
1915. I was in the army.
What year is it? 1920? 1918?
Helen was happy I was.
1921?
What happened?
The Germans sent Zeppelins to bomb the construction site, but they missed their target. My wife was bringing my dinner when the bombs fell.
I'm sorry for your loss. So many died during the bombings. I served in France and witnessed the carnage there.
I would like to say that she didn't suffer. Truth is, I have no idea.
Yeah, that always hurts.
All that me kids have. Poor little bleeders.
How are your children after losing their mother?
They were smaller then. The only good thing about this is my Helen didn't bring them with her that night.
I didn't even think about that.
I'll see you later.
But he would. He would think on that. He would think on that an awful lot. Oh god, there's NPCs everywhere!
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to...
They're rolling with it completely.
Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
It's nice to make a game that's talk heavy like this. It's different. You don't have to make it add bad action phases. But what you need to do is work on your director and the camera angles, and you have to make the conversation feel like televised or cinema conversation. Not this kind of video game, you know, boring conversation visually. Yeah, especially due to the poor animation quality, you really would have to play with the camera. Because these people clearly don't feel alive, you know, they clearly feel like video game characters. The anime, the way they stand, the animations, the lip sync, all of that. So you have to try and trick the brain to make the conversations look interesting, as well as be interesting in what they say. You've got that second part. It's really well made in that regard, but yeah. I expected a little less clunk, I guess, in the gameplay segment and camera handling and all of that. It's exceeding my expectations in certain regards and not meeting them in others. I'm going to continue with it though after the break. All right, let's continue. Let us continue.
Please, could you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reed.
That's not about yourself.
I'm convinced it's the future.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's
Really?
just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental. And unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me. I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
It's always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I can.
This epidemic may be the century's most terrible disaster, but I'm convinced that we, as doctors, are the only ones able to defeat it.
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test.
He's a little more animated than most, but not that much.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True, true. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time.
Fetch quest.
What do you think of Dr. Ackroyd's aversion to modern medical methods?
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded. Dr. Swansea taught me that science is about exploring uncharted territory. I'm convinced...
Yeah, no Frankensteiner.
Influenza and all that's going on. You should put your differences aside, don't you think? Why is it so difficult to work together?
I believe that if Dr. Ackroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process, he would be the first to recommend its use.
So you believe it's just a question of jealousy and pride?
Dr. Ackroyd is as proud as he is blinded by his obsolete concept of medical science.
I don't know about that.
Tell me more about your willingness to experiment with new medical techniques.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really
want? Why?
To save him? Or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reed. Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised because Mr. Fiddick lied to us about the real origin of his injury. He first claimed it was an accident.
But why would he hide such crucial information from us?
Because
why not?
He was a proud father, ashamed of putting his children at risk because of his own negligence.
This personal involvement could also appear to be a lack of impartiality. You must know that a good surgeon must remain neutral.
I agree. But that does not excuse Dr. Ackroyd's behavior, a man who did not even take time to converse with his patient.
Do you think keeping his distance was a mistake?
All I know is that I'm taking care of human beings with desires, hopes, and fears. Not some biological machine comprised of blood, bones, and flesh.
That's a point.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Ackroyd's gone.
This hospital seems to be falling apart. But in the circumstances...
Mortimer, somebody else still. Oh, that's...
Thank you.
That's Crane. Okay. I didn't recognize her.
How long's it going to take to fix me?
Oh, that's him.
A month?
A year! You have the right to disapprove of our methods, and you will kindly apologize when you're feeling better.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
Mais non, pas lui.
Can I be of any help?
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Move.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Helen.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Any news about my operation?
Tell me about your injury, Harvey. Why do you feel so guilty about it?
My wife died because of me. And now I may lose everything because I've been careless enough to hurt myself. What an arsehole.
How could your job be responsible for your wife's death?
I was working a double. She went out to bring me a hot meal and got caught in a German bomb raid.
You can't hold yourself responsible for your injury, Mr. Fiddick. Unless you tried to hurt yourself.
Of course I didn't hurt myself. But I can't work until my arm is fixed. My children need to eat, Doctor.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick.
No, wait.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Any news about my operation?
Is there anything else that's bothering you? Can I help in any way?
I'm all right. Considering the state.
Medical checkup, I forgot.
Myself lucky, I guess.
Is an option.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Helen. As for me, what a
Do that.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
Are you really that rich?
Really? Like you, implying you're going to be insanely overcharged.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since
Really?
we arrived.
Why?
But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
You know, knob.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
All right. So,
Good
the
evening.
kid.
I'm Dr. Reed.
Hello, Harry.
Can I help at all?
No,
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
Oh,
Suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or write about it now.
oh.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'll let you get some rest then.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Why did your mother have you hospitalized here? She seems convinced this is a bad hospital.
My mother just wants the best for me. She won't rest while I'm here. She'd go all the way to hell and back to help me.
Pembroke Hospital may look unorthodox, but rest assured you're in good hands here.
It's not me you have to convince, Dr. Reed. It's my mother.
Is your mother bothering you? As your doctor, I can ask her to leave you alone if you would prefer.
That's tempting, Doctor. But you have no idea what my mother is capable of. She would tie herself to my bed if you asked her to leave.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
I have to go now.
No, medical checkup.
Don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
I'm all right.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
Well, I don't have medicine.
I will see you later.
Fatigue, 30% loss of blood.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
I'm all right. Don't waste your time with me.
As for me, what a blundering idiot.
The wallet. Where is he? Where's the dude? Oof, where's he gone? Where is he gone? There.
And I thought luck.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet, with all the money and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
Really?
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
I think I'd rather buy stuff to craft medicine for the people.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that Cadigan fellow.
There we go. Well, it's done. Missing ingredients. Reach the pharmacy. This is done. Track. And track. You can only track one at once. Okay. Find out who's spying on Tillman. Hey.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor.
Oh, Pippa.
Introduced yet? My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I was just talking about you a second ago, with your boy.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse?
Worse than the plague.
Nobody was spared.
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
If you can't write the dialogue to flow naturally in terms of order, don't give people the choice. Just flow the conversation. It's okay. Take a page from Detroit and the like. And even then, they didn't get it exactly right either. But it's better than this. Although having proper sentences is a lot better, for sure.
How long have you been a nurse?
Well, long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
I didn't hear the full sentence. Crap. I'm gonna be arrogant.
Surprised what dedication can achieve, Nurse Hawkins. In medicine, sometimes we're just a test result away from a miracle.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Pepper, I know you're very close to Milton Hooks.
Yes, Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just feel free, Doctor.
I have no intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins. But are you aware of the risks?
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore. But here at the Pembroke, we break rules all the time.
Is he worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and Milton is not the finest bloke. But we do our best to get by. That's all any of us can hope for nowadays.
Milton's accomplice?
Milton cheats patients out of their money at this hospital, Pippa. Are you his accomplice?
Yes, I am.
Is this your definition of being useful? By abusing the sick and poor?
No. It is my definition of getting out of this useless life once and for all.
Why do you do it?
Why not? Most of the sick who paid for a bed are already dead, or will be soon. Don't you see the futility of all this?
In your position, I would suggest a more elaborate defense. Cynicism will not save you.
This isn't cynicism, it's realism. You still need me, Dr. Reed, and you know it.
No, I don't know that, actually.
Whose idea was it?
What difference does it make? We did it together, and I'm guilty as charged.
Answer my question.
It was my idea first, even though Milton would say it was his, to protect me.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins. Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Fear and disgust on every street corner. The daily routine.
Hello again, Dr. Reed. I feel better already. Can I go soon?
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later. Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Tell me, Thelma, why do you feel so attached to Mr. Elwood? Why him?
I'm not sure, Doctor. I think we have a bond of some sort. We've both suffered so much. He's the only mortal I find interesting.
Do you plan to make him a vampire too?
Of course not. Inflict my curse on anybody else. I'm not that cruel, Doctor.
Would you say you and Mr. Elwood are romantically involved?
No. No, Thomas is a delicate soul. Even though he disguises it. But I am not the woman he needs. No, for I am a vampire, Doctor.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark.
That'll get me every time he calls her that in that tone. It's just so deadpan. I love it.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Goodbye, Nurse. Call me if you need assistance. Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Another night with the glorious battalion of Pemp.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
Fuck them. Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reed.
Dude.
You know how many rules are broken in this?
Exactly. No, not that actually. But
there's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
Admit
there is about that.
Nurse Hawkins is more than your lover. She's also your partner in crime.
Of course she is. How else could I tell which bed is free? I need to know that.
Have you no shame?
Don't you see this city is crumbling down? Today, people are ready to pay to get a hospital bed. Tomorrow, we may be fighting for food.
Goodbye, Milton.
So it's find out who's spying on Thelma. And... oh. Wait, what? Meters in this direction. In this direction?
Thelma Howcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters. Where are they hiding? I should investigate.
wonder if that's true. And where I can find them. Okay. Oh, I don't have enough blood to use the power, I guess. Street. Oh god, it's the longest dead end in video game history. You know what it feels like? I can go here, but what do I do here? Stonebridge Cemetery. Cigarette case, bullet. Is this an enemy? And yes. Oh, level 15, oh dear. Level 15 is probably way too much. Grenade! Oh god. Level 15, no. I couldn't run. It's a shame because I wanted that blood, but yeah. Pembroke Hospital. It never ceases to amaze me how. How do I enter? Clearly it's doable to enter this place. Oh. Have I got any chance against them? If one of them was alone, even high level, I would try it. There's two of them. Oh god, the stealth system is an absolute joke. Oh, I'm gonna need to spend some XP, go stronger. Aye. Look at that. Hey, it didn't actually earn me any blood doing that. Is my character bugged? So single characters, even if they are high level, are totally doable. More than one, however. Yeah, I'm not earning any blood from anything. Best control her.
It ain't human! Kill it!
I think I probably can't come here. Part of me really wants to. You know, take on something strong early. But there's 3 of them, so... What do you want me to do if there's 3 of them? Especially if I've got this weird thing where I can't heal or earn any blood. My character's just completely glitched. It's pretty annoying. Where is that pharmacy? In that direction.
It's locked, all right.
Ah. Okay, I can only hope that carrying on through the main story will unlock my health and healing capabilities, and I'll be able to spend some XP and blah, blah, blah. Let's go. Never mind these side quests for now.
I cannot enter.
What? I thought they said second floor. The English don't call the first floor the second floor. That's only America. No? The English actually use the proper terminology: ground floor, first floor, etc., etc. As far as I know. Ah.
It's locked, all right.
All three of them in the same office. Read. Oh, that's me.
It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own.
Why did they?
At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
This is London. I'm sorry, there's no way this should be called the second floor.
Locked, all right.
This is London. Unless I've got the worst memory in the world. The English actually... Maybe it's the opposite, but I don't think so. I think it's really only the US that doesn't use the ground floor concept. Floor zero. Maybe I'm wrong. I'll have to check. Now I'm curious.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Oh, really?
Why do you feel responsible for the injury, Thomas? What really happened?
I wasn't disfigured by any German shells. It happened during my leave. It was an accident.
Tell me what really happened then.
I went with a whore in Rouen.
In Rouen?
The hotel was a shithole. There was a fire that night.
Did you start the fire? Were you trying to avoid going back to the front? That's not uncommon, you know.
No. It's just that I was asleep when the flames reached the room. The girl was long gone. Bitch never woke me up. Left me to burn.
Why lie about it?
Come on. It's one thing to come back disfigured by the Germans, and it's another to get injured in an accident that could have happened to anybody.
Reconstructive surgery has been very successful for some soldiers.
I don't want to wear a bloody mask for the rest of my life. I'd rather stay here and just be forgotten.
Hint failed? Really? You can fail this stuff. Ah, interesting. You know what? Let's see if this saved, or if I am allowed to try again. It's not a big deal. I'm just curious to know if the game does that. Hey? Oh, I'm in the... I'm just curious to know if the game does that. So your dialogue choices do matter beyond just hitting the ball.
I wish I could be sick again.
I didn't even realize that until now. I really thought it was just a case of
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
spam them all.
Why do you feel responsible for the injury, Thomas? What really happened?
I wasn't disfigured by any German shells. It happened during my leave.
I didn't realize that the dialogue choices actually mattered.
Tell me what really happened then.
I went with a whore in Rouen. dead.
In Rouen. In there for some time.
Shithole. There was a fire that night.
Did you start the fire? Were you trying to avoid going back to the front? That's not uncommon, you know.
No. It's just that I was asleep when the flames reached the room. The girl was long gone. Bitch never woke me up. Left me to burn.
Why lie about it?
Come on. It's one thing to come back disfigured by the Germans, and it's another to get injured in an accident that could have happened to anybody.
You know you can't hide forever. One day you'll have to face your loved ones. Until that day, you have no chance of real recovery.
My friends all died in the trenches.
Mm.
It's shameful enough to be alive with these stupid scars. I don't want my children to see me like...
You'd rather they don't see you at all?
Why do you feel responsible for the injury, Thomas? What really happened?
I wasn't disfigured.
Oh.
Goodbye for now.
Fear and disgust on every street corner. The daily routine.
Oh, so what it does... Could Oh, it did save. Hint lost. Okay, it does save immediately if you fail a hint. So you have to pay attention, basically. That's a shame because I would have liked, in that case, to stick to the other dialogue, but I'm not replaying the game for that. Bugger that. Yeah, oh, yeah. Oof. That's to analyze the thing. Articles on econs. Okay.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Okay, how do I get water? Increase your endurance, increase your blood capacity, increase your blood absorption, number of bullets, damage inflicted when using bite. Ah. Maybe I just increase my health. Shadow Veil, eh? This is interesting. Is your blood absorption? These might be the best basic stuff. Blood spear. Normal and aggravated damage instantly. How much to upgrade it? 600. Wow. I have it. 1300 to boost it. Use your health. Another 300. Let's go. Use your blood capacity. Physical prowess. Oh. How about I start with the raw stats? Yeah. Health. Blood absorption when using bite. No, let's confirm. I'm okay with that. The following night? Really? They have a time pass mechanic. It's garbage. It's garbage. Treatment for pneumonia, treatment for cold. Sepsis, treatment for fatigue. Serums. No, thank you. Watch. Oh, I have two, so it's not my personal watch. Oh, yeah. Oh wow, I still can't craft anything even after recycling all of that. That's disappointing. Used scythe, common scythe, good scythe. Remarkable scythe, perfect scythe. 99 damage to 106. Oh, that is a good one. Common handled parts, I need 6, I have 5. That is a good upgrade. I'm gonna wait then.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching.
The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
Rest in bed until the next night? I just did! God, this game is so bad in so many ways. I just did rest until the next night, like a second ago. And now you're gonna make me go again. And for what?
At least I'm mistress of the department.
The patients are not fools. They know we are overwhelmed by this horrifying epidemic.
You 1 meter. It's in the hospital. Whatever that thing is, it's in the hospital. No, 30 meters in this direction. Okay, fine, I'll sleep. This is why hard saves are good. Modern games and their auto-saving. Auto-saving is nice to have. But it shouldn't replace manual saving. That is stupid. So yeah, you could have locked out the bed option until this, but no. So fine. Oh look, we go immediately back. Oh, I have 300 XP now. Hey. I can increase the blood capacity or increase the blood drain capacity. I'll do that actually. There we go. Big thirst. Yeah, there we go. That's fine. Confirm. Oh look, the following night I just slept 2 nights in a row.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
Well, that's a good question. We are going to sate it somehow. But how?
I'm not one to make wait, Doctor. I've patients to attend.
You bothering me already.
I cannot enter. Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
Sorry, there's nothing here.
Some of the patients won't last the night without them. Honestly, sir, I'm beside myself.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war...
Maybe I should have said this room is off limits.
We had to use our...
Although you know how they are. You tell them it's off limits. It just makes them even more curious about it, so no.
Certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
Protect your room,
Fat chance.
but don't make people curious about it.
And space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there.
Space isn't actually... Look at the size of this place.
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for some...
You got like 3 patients, you know.
Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
3 patients I can talk to. There are others.
A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way, then. Thank you, nurse.
And look at the size of this doctor's room. It's not exactly small. Into the old morgue, eh? Where is the old morgue?
It's locked, all right.
But the suffering continues.
Oh, wait.
Last summer's epidemic was difficult.
The patients are not
Still standing up for this epidemic.
We gotta have a fight. Imagine if they had a good fight system and less clunky mechanics overall. How good this could be. Yeah, I need to partner up with a company that studio that has the budget, time, and know how to make games look and feel good to play. That is the old morgue? No. What is it? Oh, I think it is.
Too much energy for so little result.
No, that's the hospital. Ah, have I opened the shortcut? It looks like maybe I have. Oh, I'm lost. Lost. How long has it been? Hey, look at that. That's actually long enough for an episode we've done with. Just talked to the staff of the hospital and just started chapter 2. Ooh, this is gonna be a long game, isn't it? Maybe I should use a cheat code. Seriously, the combat's garbage anyway. I'm just here for the narrative. Why not? I'm playing it on normal difficulty, so that might still work. But, I'm curious. I'm guessing you can play this game as a quote-unquote pacifist or killer, and killer makes combat a lot easier. But I'm interested in their quote-unquote pacifist route. I'll think about it. End of VOD for now. Take care of yourself. Take care of your loved one. Be well. Have a look around for the YouTube buttons and bite them all, if you please. Either way, I will see you next time. Cheers. Goodbye.